Radiant team ban.
Alright, hello and welcome, FMBP Dota here, bringing you the CEVO finals. Just me tonight, no Callie. I am Joey. I'm very excited to be here. I cast almost all the playoffs and unfortunately got off work a little late tonight, so I missed what looks like the first two games. It's 2-1 now in favor of My Intent, so I believe My Intent took the first game of the series tonight as they had a one-game advantage coming from the upper brackets. Sorry. Chibiusa's minions up 2-1. They had a one-game advantage going into the finals because they were from the upper bracket.
Remaining.
Looks like they won the first game to go 2-0, and then My Intent just won the last game. With looks like they had a kind of a strong mid-game lineup. They were running Lone Druid, Juggernaut. I want to say I saw Nyx, Magnus type ordeal. So taking it to the mid-game, and no black tonight for Chibiusa's minions. I guess he was a little busy, maybe with the G1 qualifiers or whatnot. I know they had a big game against Na'Vi recently. We're getting the bans underway. My Intent. Looks like they had that first ban. They opted to take out the Wisp, which was the most popular ban actually by Chibiusa's minions throughout the tournament. Literally every single game. Black banned out the Wisp, but My Intent here going to take that out, as well as taking out the Magnus as well. And then Chibiusa's minions going to take out Nyx Assassin and Bat Rider. Just two annoying, very potent heroes. If you don't have first pick, pretty much the staple bans of Dota 2 these days. And the Keeper of the Light, going to be the first pick up here for My Intent.
Lifestealer.
Radiant team pick.
Alright, Lifestealer going to be picked up by Chibiusa's minions, and I'm just making sure my stream is on and it's working. It looks like it is. I just got a new computer, so my streaming settings maybe aren't perfect yet, so if you do watch on stream, maybe it'll be fixed pretty soon. I set up streaming last night at like midnight, so.
Reserve time.
But it looks like we're good to go. Alright, anyway, so the Lifestealer picked up. Well, they pick up a Shadow Demon. We see it coupled so often with a Lifestealer, or even Lifestealer Lone Druid. You see that a lot too. But yeah, there's going to be the Shadow Demon, which is pretty expected.
Team pick.
And then the picks go to My Intent. So the second picks here of the first round. What are they going to pick up here? They're going to try to get their tri-lane going. Rubik and can't speak. Keeper of the Light go together pretty well. As do Shadow Demon and Keeper of the Light, but Shadow Demon obviously already picked up by Chibiusa's minions, so I'm expecting a support and a mid here pick up. Will they go Quap? Will they go Puck? I mean, it doesn't really.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know if it really even matters. I mean, they're going to have the bans to get the mid matchup they want if they pick a mid here.
Reserve time.
And that being said, will Chibiusa's minions opt to just pick up a Leshrac or that Lina, the two heroes that really couple well with Shadow Demon? It reveals a lot, and it's pretty obvious what you're going to do. But that being said, it's very strong. But My Intent, rocking the Coddle. It's going to be pretty hard to go aggressive against a Coddle unless you pick up, let's say, a Visage. As that Illuminate from Coddle will just fully charge a Soul Assumption level 1 or 2 for Visage, and he can just unleash nukes. Take out the supports of the other team mighty quick. A little harder for Lifestealers. You can rage, and then you can't click the Soul Assumption on them, and I don't know, but Visage is very strong. We've seen Chibiusa's minions, I think throughout the playoffs, they went 4 or 5-0 with Visage. Just putting him in that defensive tri-lane with Black, J&T, and Chibiusa. And looks like we're gonna have Keeper of the Light Phantom Lancer, so the combo of sorts that everyone kind of hates these days, but you don't hate it when you've got it on your team, that's for sure. And they pick up Darkseer as well. He's probably just going to be a very strong offlaner, but we might see him go middle depending on what is picked up by Chibiusa's minions. Going to be a Queen of Pain, so the Darkseer going to be offlane. I expect a Puck ban out from Chibiusa's minion here. They probably don't want that matchup that slightly favors Puck in the mid lane. But let's see what My Intent bans. Looks like they are in need of offlaners and another support, so maybe we'll see some Rubik bans. Windrunner not even being picked up a lot in the CEVO playoffs. Who else is offlaning? Clockwork, probably going to have a Clockwork ban, probably a Lone Druid ban. Lone Druid and Nyx, pretty strong pushing power. They both build that armlets and just hit like trucks. It is very annoying. Going to ban out a Leshrac, so take away that Shadow Demon combo. There's a Rubik ban as well, and just give me a second, I'm going to add a rich presence, as Valve likes to call it on my Dota profile about my Twitch link.
Radiant team ban.
Alright, I'm back. So there's the Lena ban out as well, so they kind of had to expect that on Chibiusa's minions. Maybe they wanted those bans banned out, and that way they can pick up some other heroes, maybe just baiting my intent to take out the guaranteed stunners, or the strong nukes from Lena Leshrac. There's the Puck ban, that was pretty expected, as was the Rubik.
Radiant team ban.
Gyrocopter banned out as well, was played last game by Misha. He went Midas first, and then the mid-game potency from my intent was just a little too much. They ended the game around, I think, like the 29-30 minute mark. GG was called, and then we're going to have the 5th ban here. It's going to be a Bane, so Bane gets banned out. Pretty solid ban. Pretty much counters that one hero left that really counters a Lifestealer. Maybe we'll see a Beastmaster run mid by my intent. I don't know if he'd have that much trouble against Quap. He's pretty tanky. He can get his Boar. The Boar can harass Quap if she tries to jump in and do a Scream of Pain. It might not be a terrible idea. Maybe even a Tinker as well. Just that so much mobility from the Phantom Lancer, the Coddle, and then throwing a Tinker in the mid lane. Tinker
10 seconds
might lose to Quap, but I mean, he can do alright. There's the Clockwork, actually, not banned out like I thought it might be. So there's the, looks like the offlaner for, oh no, probably mid. Orbit will take that Clockwork mid, I think. Chicken MC is going to be this Darkseer. He plays a pretty legit Darkseer, that's for sure. Or, I guess he could carry. I don't know, it's hard to tell. My intent really switches up the roles of their players. I've seen Incarnate offlane, I've seen him carry, I've seen him mid, I've seen Orbit, same thing, and Chicken MC, same thing. But Jamie D and Lopert, usually the 4 and 5 role for the supports. As for Chibiusa's minions, they're without Black tonight. Misha is usually playing that Nature's Prophet, or just a mid lane hero. Last game he was on the carry, I guess, because Black's not around. We've seen Extravagant mid lane offlane. Chibiusa, JNT, and Magic are usually the supports here, but I'm not sure what they're doing now that they're... Magic Soap is kind of a stand-in, I guess, since Black is normally on the team. So let's see what they want to pick up. I mean, Lone Druid hasn't been banned. Lone Druid can go against Clockwork one-on-one. I mean, if Clockwork's mid, just throw LD mid. He's a little more susceptible to ganks, but... I mean, he's still pretty strong in that lane. Yeah, okay, so I figured LD's going to pick up, but he's going to be an offlaner because I just had a small brain lapse there. Obviously, Quap is going to be going middle. And then the last pickup, it looks like we need a support. So what supports are left? I don't know. Hard to really think about it without looking at all the heroes. I want to see a Witch Doctor. Does it really make sense? Maybe not, but it's fun.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Or even that Beastmaster. Darkseer jungle, Beastmaster mid or offlane, 1v1, and then Clockwork. I think the Beastmaster would be really great, that attack speed aura early. But I guess if you do that, then you don't have that Boar to help win the lane versus LD or Quap. Gonna pick up the Twin-Headed Dragon, the support that has sort of been forgotten about, so sorry Jakiro. Since your Ice Path got reworked to not Imba potential. And then the last pickup here, looks like we do need one more support for Chibiusa's minions. And again, we had a lot of support bans. There's still a Crystal Maiden around. Pretty much guaranteed stun, but really squishy. Clockwork's rockets. As soon as Clockwork gets that level 4 rocket, like pretty much half of CM's health. Gonna be a pretty underleveled support.
5 seconds remaining.
Could also pick a jungler up here. That'll make that Lifestealer Shadow Demon lane kind of hard, though. I think they'd definitely go aggressive against that, or just the Darkseer would be enough to stop it if they decided to pick up a jungler here. Visage is still around. I know they've played him a lot. Okay, yeah. Wow, good thing I said it. So now I look like a pro. Gonna pick up that Visage. I guess Visage probably says his own name, right? So I'll start calling it that. Looks like Misha's gonna be that carry role again this game. Chibiusa, J&T, the supports. Yeah, they've been supports all the time. Extravagant going mid. He's actually a pretty extravagant Queen of Pain. He really rickrolled one game through in this playoffs here. And then Magic Soap gonna be taking that Lone Druid up. Chicken MC, taking the carry role for my intent. Lopert, gonna go on that Coddle. We've seen him play Coddle quite a few times, and now I'm expecting Orbit on the Clockwork. There's Incarnate, the offlane Darkseer, yeah. Orbit on the Clockwork, and then Jamie D on the Jakiro here. So that looks like... I guess I already beat myself to the introductions, but I'll probably do them again. So just so we can see what everyone's buying up. Ooh, Rocket already being thrown out there. So again, Orbit on the Clockwork. Looks like he's going mid. Really fast bottle build coming out. Very fast bottle build, just 2 tangos since he's a tanky hero, strength hero. Jamie D on the Jakiro. Consumables, some wards, so doing what supports do best, really. I already covered Orbit. Who did I miss? Incarnate here on the Darkseer. Looks like he's gonna go into the off lane. He's got 6 tangos, a healing salve, clarity, so just lots of regen ready for the harass that's gonna come out. He's expecting a tri-lane, but they're going aggressive with this Visage. Lopert, he's got the sentries. He's also Coddle, so you know it's Coddle. And finally, Chicken MC, pretty standard defensive tri-lane build here with this PL. Now over to Chibiusa's minions. We got Misha here on the Nakes or the Lifestealer. Also standard Nakes build. Extravagant, a little bit slower of a bottle build. He's got that Mantle of Intelligence. He knows he's going to need that to be able to last it over Clockwork, who's going to be hitting like a truck. And he's melee, so it's going to no projectile timings involved. J&T on the Visage here. He's got a smoke up. They're going to look for some early ganks perhaps, give Quap an advantage mid. He's got sentries as well, and again, lots of consumables. Magic Soap, bot lane, Tangos on his person, pretty standard there. Tango, Stout Shield on the Bear, not quite a standard. Normally you see Ring of Protection or something to build in the Tranquil Boots, or a Quelling Blade to just ensure last hits, but pretty confident going against this Darkseer. That's Magic Soap on the Lone Druid, and last but not least, Chibista on the Shadow Demon. Got wards, looks like she's put down one already right here. Fairly aggressive ward for the early game. Show that rotation to the top rune from Orbit. And gonna head top lane. There's the GLHF. Some well-mannered Dota 2 players right here. And this is game... It's game 3, but I guess it's technically game 4. So match point right now for Chibiusa's minions, a lot on the line. Actually, really not that much on the line. Bragging rights, I suppose. So into the mid lane. I'm curious how this matchup's gonna work. Extravagant on that Queen of Pain. We've seen him he snowballed one game. I think he was like 20-0 almost. It was pretty impressive. And then they took him out of mid lane and put him into the off lane for a couple other games. So I'm excited to see him back on that Queen of Pain. In the bot lane, Incarnate on the Darkseer going against Magic Soap on the Lone Druid. I think Incarnate's gonna have... He's gonna have that advantage until level 5, that's for sure. Once he gets level 3, he'll have level 2 Ion Shell, he'll be able to harass them back, and then until level 5, I don't think Lone Druid's really going to be able to do anything about it. And actually Darkseer kind of winning the last hits right now, early on in the lane. Mid, it's 5-4, so Extravagant doing pretty well to get those last hits. Although Orbit's got his bottle coming out already, Extravagant is going to have it now and then bring it out, so Orbit being a little bit more aggressive because he knows his bottle's going to be there. Into the top lane where I don't know where the first blood's going to come from. I have to expect top. And I maybe will even go and say I think Chibiusa's minions might get it. Like if they don't get a hero down really, really fast, J&T's Soul Assumption is just going to be too much. And it looks like J&T on the Visage just at level 2. He's got the Grave Chill, so maybe now they can even initiate if they want. They're going to have to go... Oh, it's going to be pretty hard. Coddle's fast, Jakiro's tanky, he's got a AoE stun Ice Path, and Chicken MC's got Invis. Chibista's getting pretty low on the Shadow Demon. There's the open wounds on the Jamie D. There's the disruption to buy some more time. Jamie D is getting really low. Or sorry, Chibista rather. He's going to go down, but getting the first blood there, actually. The Soul Catcher. Actually, I don't even know what killed. Just the disruption minions, and I think Chibista's going to go down here.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Indeed. So 1-for-1 trade, but the first blood going the way of Chibiusa's minions, so arguably getting the better of that. And who actually went down there? It was Shadow Demon killed Jamie D, and then a carry killed, so I don't know, besides the gold, at least the carry getting the kill there is pretty good for my intent. And we see this camp is blocked off here by Chibiusa's minions, so no pulling. Got a standard rune ward placed by my intent on the Dire. So Orbit will know where the runes are. He knew it was bot. He's got his rockets to scout anyway.
Incoming.
So back to the top lane. Check out the regen. Jamie D is still sitting on quite a bit. 2 salves on Coddle. Misha's kind of running low. Chibiusa. 2 tangos left. So I don't know. Everyone's doing pretty well up here. So 1-for-1 trade. We'll see how that tri lane continues to develop. Now Incarnate, level 2 Ion Shell. He's level 4. Level 4 Lone Druid. The bear's getting pretty low. Looks like there's some more action on the top lane. Spirit Lance goes off on Chibiusa. Actually, check out the last hits. That'll be really the tail. Oh, Misha's going in. He's getting pretty low. Speaking of MC's hitting him kind of hard. Lopert's, he's there. Lets off the entangle. There's the Soul Assumption, that nuke damage from JNT. And Jakiro with the Ice Path, obviously. Chicken MC picking up another kill. Chibiusa going down right there. TPing back up, trying to keep this fight going is my intent. There's the Ice Path out. Chicken MC's getting pretty low. Again, 1-for-1 in the top lane. Lopert with a nice Illuminate. This is going to be the death of Misha. The dual breath lands. There's Magic Wand, but it's not going to be enough. There's a Rage. Maybe that's going to be enough. No, he's going to go down from the Liquid Fire tick, or the dual breath tick. Already applied Rage. I don't think purges that off, so he goes down.
I offer thanks.
So now my intent, it was 1-for-1. Just a quick respawn. No buyback at this point in the game, just respawning instantly. TP's back to the top lane. Ice Path from Jamie D to hold him there. Chicken MC standing, throwing some Spirit Lances. Quick Illuminate by Lopert, doing the damage to Misha there. So that's 2 deaths for Misha, I believe. Oh no, just 1 and 2. Who else died? 2 deaths for Chibiusa up there on the top lane. Now Incarnate, he's got the Soul Ring, he's got Boots of Speed. Magic Soap, how's Magic Soap doing? He's got 1,000 gold, he's got 17 last hits. Incarnate actually the most farmed right now with 27, so he's doing pretty well. If you take a look at the gold graph, just do it real early. Yeah, the Dire with a slight advantage. After that first blood, you see Chibiusa's minions was kind of ahead. Actually in the top lane, more action going down. Chicken MC getting pretty low. He doesn't have Doppelwalk. Lopert's here, Misha's getting low. He's not going to actually commit to this, as he definitely shouldn't. Jakiro though, out of mana. He needs to, I guess, just wait 7 seconds here for Lopert. More sentries go down, they take out this sentry, so good job there. Alright, Extravagant looks like he got pushed out of the mid lane by Orbit, so Orbit doing pretty well. The rocket's gonna go off, isn't gonna land. No, it's gonna just miss there at the tier 1 tower. That would have been a really nice rocket. Actually, would it have been enough? It's doing, what, 120 right now? I don't think it would have been enough with some damage mitigation, but... Now Incarnate, what's on the chicken here? I think it's gonna be his boots, yeah indeed. And he's got a soul ring, a ring of regen, so it looks like he is gonna be going for a mechanism. There's an Illuminate, nice Illuminate there. Chicken MC trying to turn this around. Extravagant, a TP to the top lane, getting pretty low, throws off his ult, but a really nice Ice Path by Jamie D on the Jakiro. Chicken MC still fighting, he's got mana now, another Spirit Lance goes off, Misha goes down too. Chicken MC with a double kill right now. So we're gonna see the golden XP graph go even more in the favor of my intent after that. Yeah, I can already see it climbing. That's a 2k XP lead at 6 minutes in, so that's pretty good. And the kill's going the way of Chicken MC, the Phantom Lancer, the hero that you need to shut down early, or he's going to A-click you for victory. But, that being said, Magic Soap in the bot lane, doing pretty well. Orb of Venom on the bear. Blades of Attack, 27 last hits. But Incarnate doing even better, not even creep skipping. Maybe he's going to go creep skip now, just to guarantee all the last hits. Although you gotta be worried about that Baron Tangle when creep skipping. Or at least pull the wave. Maybe he's just been doing that and I haven't noticed. Yeah, it looks like he has been. Not gonna get this little guy. The melee creep outsmarted him. Alright, the Rocket Harass. Misha switches to the mid lane. He can maybe withstand the Rocket Harass for a while. It's gonna be pretty tough. And I believe that Battery Assault, stun at least, maybe not the damage, is gonna go through Rage. Check it out. Clockwork. Damage, magical, yeah, but I think that stun's gonna go through. Not actually positive, so we'll see if it happens. Oh, Ice Path thrown out. Chicken MC, Soul Catcher gonna land on him. The Grave Chill goes out. JNT getting some charges on Soul Assumption, but it's gonna run out. Not gonna be used. What is Incarnate doing? Incarnate here. Oh, actually he built Tranquil Boots, so I kind of forgot that the Ring Regen built into that. But I still expect a mechanism from him. I mean, they need their early core items, unless Lopert's doing well enough to buy that mechanism up pretty early. And they're going to want it early, because I think they can fight and kind of push early.
Boom, there it goes.
Or push in the mid game, the 20-minute push timing, or even 15-minute push timing. And that Orbit gonna find Extravagant, and at the top, Rune Hook use mini stun there. Can't blink out the mini stun from Battery Assault. Too quick to be able to blink out of that, or turn around and blink out at least. And a nice hook for another stun and some more damage.
Is under attack.
Well played by Orbit to pick off his mid counterparty. He also had a DD rune, so that always helps. I'm just gonna load up the stream on my other computer, see if anyone's actually there. And whether you're watching in game or